Hi, I'm Matt with NerdCaliber. I'm here with RL Black. He's a comic creator. So what can you tell me about your comics?
Yeah, so I do retro style comic art digitally. So most of my stuff starts out as a pencil sketch, and then I scan it in, and then in Clip Studio Paint turn it into what would look like an old comic that you'd find in your uncle's garage or something.
Yeah, it's a really nice style.
Yeah.
What drew you to this type of style of art?
Well, to be honest, when I first started out, I wasn't that confident, and so buffing up the artwork was actually a way of kind of covering up my own insecurities about my art. But over time, it got better, and now it's something that I think is really unique, like in the industry, and it's something that people are more interested in as time goes on. It's like that kind of that homage to like a golden age of comics.
So you write, you illustrate, you produce. What all of these, right? They're all self-created. What's your inspiration for writing these comics?
To be honest, they come from all kinds of different places. So I do sci-fi, I do horror, I do dark fantasy, and really it's just the inspiration comes from comics that I read as a kid. So like, you know, stuff from Elf Quest all the way to like Mike Mignola's Hellboy, you know, and different things. And so all of my stories are, you know, have kind of a dark bent to them, but they're very personal. So like this story, for instance, takes place in World War II and features a Frankenstein-type character who's brought back to life and fights the Nazis. Yeah. And he ends up in a group of monsters that kind of get together in order to do good in the world, and they're conflicted because they come in contact with World War II and the challenges between the monsters and the humans, and who's creating more havoc for the human race.
So would you like to show off this a little bit more for the audience so they can see what's going on?
Yeah, and so again, this is like a retro style comic art where I buff the inks up. We do like a 4-color process. It's similar to what you would have seen in horror comics of the 70s.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. And again, this is kind of like a mixture of like Hammer horror films with EC comics, with you know, the old Dracula comics of Marvel, and there's you know, a lot of horror themes in it. And we're working on the next issue now, and it's kind of interesting too because a lot of people latch on to the elements related to World War II.
Don't give it all away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. So how can people get in touch with you? Where can they find your works?
Yeah, so my Instagram is rlblack.inc, and that's the best place to get updates. I also have a website, Vantage Comics, which is where I publish all of my comic work, and we have a new Kickstarter we're running right now for a horror magazine called Morbid Fantasy, and we're going to be releasing new issues of IWF and Ethos in the next couple of months. So, and I'm hoping to make some of these actually monthly books because just the buildup of them and the interest has just grown as time has gone on.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
RL, it was so nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.